Okay, ladies, part 2 here. Welcome back to Train Them Up. My name is Allie, and I am so pumped that you are here because we are going to talk about Christmas and December. So if you haven't already, go ahead and grab a beverage, grab some munchies, and let's talk about this month of December. Ah, I just love this tea. It's so good. So refreshing. Constant comment for those who are wondering what I am drinking. It's so good. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I am on mom time right now. So children are sleeping, so I'm videoing for November and December all at once. So welcome back for those of you who just finished the November video. It is now December. We are so pumped for December. I absolutely love the season of Christmas and celebrating the birth of Jesus. So we are going to be doing a few different things this year. We're going to be doing gather rounds, Christmas around the world. So excited. It's going to be amazing. Our first stop is Iceland, and we are going to be making a passport as we go through the different countries and all around the world. And I think Iceland is the country where we have the option to make caramelized potatoes. I don't know about you, but they sound amazing. I love potatoes in all forms. Mashed potatoes, scalloped potatoes, baked potatoes, french fries, hash browns. So when you say caramelized potatoes, I'm here for it. So we are going to be making those. And I think there's another recipe that is more like a very thin pancake that's fried, or like a cookie or something. I could be wrong. It could be a completely different lesson, but we may do that as well. We'll see how much time we have because I only have the preschooler 2 to 3 times a week, and we have a lot of fun things that we like to get done in between there. We're also going to be sprinkling in gather rounds first Christmas to make sure we have the Christmas story in there. And we'll probably incorporate that into our like art time. And this is usually where I will actually read aloud, and I'll have them do some art or snack time. I like to keep their little hands busy while I am reading to them. And we're going to be taking a break from Gather Rounds Dinosaurs, putting a pause on that, and we'll start back up with that in January. However, we are going to start Gather Rounds Ready to Read, and y'all, we are ready to read. The preschooler, he is ready to read. He actually is reading already. He's learned some sight words. He can read very simple sentences that are phonetically correct and easy for him to sound out. And I'm so excited because I think he's just really going to soak it up like a sponge, and he's just going to take off. And I am here for it. I'm so ready for him to learn word families. He loves to rhyme, so I think he's gonna pick that up super fast, and that's gonna really cement in those letter sounds and reading, and help him to gain even more confidence in reading. So we'll be doing that. We'll continue with the Good and the Beautifuls math level K. Originally, I was also going to do the Good and the Beautiful level K for language arts. And I want to, but I think that it would be too much too soon in December. We'll see how it goes with just ready to read and the math, keeping it simple, because I want the focus to be on Christmas and having fun, making memories, and just enjoying life, because we only have a finite amount of time on this planet, and kids grow up so fast. In a blink of an eye, my daughter is now almost 21 months old, and yesterday she was in utero, it feels like. Can anyone relate? So I just really want to be present and enjoy our time together and not worry about like, okay, we need to do this, this, and this, and checking off all the boxes. As much as my type A personality loves that, I'm going to try and avoid that. I also struggle with postpartum depression and anxiety. I don't know if any of you also have dealt with that or still do, but with the anxiety, I really struggle with like, okay, I have to get like all these things done. And that has overlapped into homeschool, but in my brain, I'm like, this is silly. I don't need to add all of these extra expectations and like weighing myself down with things that we don't actually have to do. So I've just been like, let's get rid of all the extra stuff. We'll do what we want. We'll do the bare minimum just to keep the routine going, and it'll be great. And we'll have lots of fun, and I won't be like a drill sergeant. Because sometimes with everything that the preschooler would get done, he would just plow through curriculum, and I'm like, okay, do you want a break? No, I want to do the next worksheet. And it's like, okay. But I just have this tendency of like, wow, like you're doing so much and I need to slow him down. And I think, one, he was ready to move into ready to read, but I wanted to make sure that he had all of his letter sounds, knew all of his letters, and just all the things that he needed to know before ready to read. So I think this is going to be a more appropriate level for where he is learning wise. And he'll naturally have to slow down because it'll be new and things that he isn't as familiar with. So that'll be really fun. And then for my daughter, I want to do some more sensory activities with her. She is now walking around and just doing so much more. She's very mobile. She has hip dysplasia, and that's been a whole journey in and of itself. So we really want to strengthen her muscles and get her like kicking and shifting her weight over onto her left hip more. So I think we're going to be doing like some fun sensory activities with her legs and having her kick certain things with her feet. And I have these amazing 3D shapes that are kind of like spiky, but they're safe. That was probably a bad way to describe it. They're rounded, spiky tips. I wonder, no, they're not next to me. I think they would be really fun to incorporate learning 3D shapes with the preschooler and then having her try and kick them as well, just to help with her balance and everything, and just having that, you know, like family style learning. Even though they aren't related, I watch the preschooler, and he is part of the family, but not, you know. He has just been such a blessing to our family, and my daughter just loves him and looks up to him and has learned so much from him. And I also really want to do some more hands-on crafts with her that are messy. She does not like finger paint whatsoever. We've tried it a few different times and she hates it. She will scream at the top of her lungs. So we're gonna try it again and just see how it goes. She just might be one of those kids who likes to be clean, and that is a-okay with me. I know finger paint can feel really slimy and weird, so maybe if she doesn't like finger painting again, maybe we'll try a different paint. I don't know. Has anyone ever had a kid who doesn't like finger painting? I'm just trying to think of what else we can try. I think we've done finger paint in like a gallon size bag that she just kind of smushed around, and that seemed to be okay. And I think we did that with bubble wrap as well. I can't remember if we did that with her or not. I've nannied for and babysat and watched and was a therapist for over 100 kids, so sometimes my wires get crossed. I'm pretty sure we tried the bubble wrap and the gallon Ziploc bag with finger paint, but I think that would be good for her to try that again. And of course, with Christmas, we are reading all the books. Last year we did an Advent calendar with her, where she got 24 different books. It was a lot of paper, a lot of wrapping. But hey, by December 24th, she was really great at opening presents, and she was only like 9 months old. So we're not doing that this year. However, we have all of these books and more from last year that we are diving into, and two of our read alouds are A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, and then Mr. Popper's Penguins, which is a Newbery Honor book, and the kids are loving those. And for my daughter, even though she is only 21 months, it's important for me to share good quality stories with her and some classic stories, because I definitely loved listening to those when I was growing up, and I love all the different movies of A Christmas Carol and Scrooge, the musical version. So I want her to be familiar with those classics and to love them like I do. Trying to think what else. I have all these hopes and dreams for December. Lots of baking and lots of cooking and lots of crafts and making hot chocolate, playing outside in the snow. Whenever it does snow, it's amazing that we don't have a ton of snow on the ground. Like, it's kind of eerie and weird. I've only lived in Minnesota for 4 years. I'm a transplant from Indiana. Hey, Hoosiers! And we've always had snow, like, staying on the ground by this point. And so the fact that there isn't any makes me happy, but also, like, I want it to snow for Christmas because a white Christmas is just absolutely beautiful. And the kids really like to get out there and sled and make snowballs, have snowball fights, snowmen, you name it, they love it. So I'm hoping we get to do some of that, but it can wait another week or two. That's totally fine with me. I don't particularly like the cold. So yeah, those are my hopes and dreams and goals for December. What are yours? What are you guys doing for December? What curriculum are you using, if any, or are you just taking a break from school for the month of December and just having that quality family time? I hope you have enjoyed this video. Before you go, please hit that like button down at the bottom and give this video a big thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button while you're down there. And if you're feeling gracious, go ahead and hit that bell button as well, so you'll be notified with all the amazing videos that I'm going to be posting during December. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.